Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, can I see all of you? Hello, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, is that you? Oh, okay. So I've got like two or three Sarah, so I just wrong with you. Okay. So guys, nice to meet you now. So I'm Mary. You guys can call me Teacher Mary. Currently I'm residing in West Sumatra, Indonesia. I'm joining the some, PhD program here as a scholarship student. Okay, so nice to meet you all. And I want you to introduce yourself as well. So you guys, if you don't mind, you guys mention your real name. I mean, like your legal name, long one, and nickname. And you just mention where are you from, and you can also mention about your likes and dislikes and hobbies or stuff. Okay. So are you guys ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. So who will go first? And you also need to mention me why you guys choose like online learning. Okay, so you also need to mention the reason why you guys try online. Okay, so who will go first? Anyone? Okay, Zinzimindu, can you go first to me?
Yes, Jen.
Mm.
My name is Zinzin Windu. You can call me Zinzin for short, and I'm 15. I'm currently living in Chiang Mai, Thailand. That's why I am doing online school.
Oh, okay, I got it. So are you old student?
No,
Old student? No, so you started joining this one, okay? Mm-mm. Okay, nice to meet you, not to me. Okay, so if you don't mind, could you please share us your interests, like your hobbies or stuff?
my hobbies, I like dancing.
Oh,
I also like reading,
mm-hmm.
and I also like drawing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you good at that? Dancing, drawing? Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, thank you to me. So, do you have any nickname?
Um, Most people call me Zinzin.
Sinzin. Not English name, just Sinzin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, nice to meet you, Sinzin. And what about Ponya Ziala?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
my name is Pomyazia and I'm 15 years old and I'm currently living in Lasho. That's why I choose online learning course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go to Yangon, that's why.
Okay. Mm-mm. Okay, if you don't mind, can you please share your interests?
I got interest
Hobbies. Yeah,
in football,
hobbies.
that's all.
Mhm. Sorry?
I got interest in football, that's all really.
Oh, that's all. Do you have any other hobbies like, listening to music or the others?
Nah, not really.
Not really. Oh, okay. So are you good at playing football?
Not really, but kind of.
Kinda. Okay. Okay. So are you participate in one of the club just like that? I mean, like, do you join any club?
No, job, I rest.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, thank you. And how about Sarah? Sarah, I think why don't you join? I think you can join campus, right? So why you choose like online?
Oh, I actually chose online because it's so far from my house.
Really?
Campus is like Payena or something, so it's really
Oh,
far.
oh, so you are in Tangway Township, right?
Oh, 当年
Taonyo. So you from Taonyo, but it's too far.
it
Really?
is
Campus is in Bay now.
啊
Really?
အခု O level တက်တည်းက Payena
Oh.
အမကတော့ဆိုရင်အမကညကန်တာဆိုရင်လည်းတစ်ခါသွားဖို့အကြာကြီးသွား
Mm, I see. Okay, so I haven't been there, so I don't know how far it is. Okay, so guys, nice to meet you all, right? So first of all, I think we need to I think I need to explain you the question paper, not about the question paper. But one of the guys missed the class today, so I don't know. I will explain him later. So here in my O level, we are going to use the like two textbook. Not the first one is like old one. The second one is a new one. So in the first term, in 6 months, during 6 months, we are going to learn the a new textbook. I'm sorry, old textbook. I mean, later after the 6 months, yeah, of course we will start using the new curriculum. Okay, new textbook. Okay, so okay, so start from this semester, I think we are going to use a new question format. No, so the previous time we have got like old question formats and the new. You can have a like one option, but this time you have to you must choose only one. Okay, so in the new format there will be a part for 4 ရှိမှာပေါ့နော် Okay, so paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4. So paper 1 is all about reading. Okay, so it will be like 50 marks and you have to take like 1 hour. So I think you better note down, no? Okay, so in paper 2 it's all about listening. It's also 50 marks, 1 hour. So paper three, I mean, which is also writing part, 50 marks, 1 hour. Paper 4 speaking, 50 marks. It might take like 15 minutes or 20 minutes, around 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Okay, so this is a like new format, no? Okay, so in a speaking, okay, you can have a like 10 minutes for preparation, okay, but you also need to answer within 12 minutes, no? Okay, so Sarah, if you want to know more, you can ask your sister, right? She's already got the experience, right? Okay, then next one, for the writing, so in writing, there will be a part 1, 2, 3. So in a part 1, okay, we are going to focus on informal writing, okay, a common writing, or vlog writing. Okay. So you have to write for like 80 words. The word count is 80 words. Okay, got it? And in part 2, we need to write article, okay, and report writing, essay, okay. Word count will be like 180 words. Okay, so part 3, in part 3, you need to write a summary, which is 180 words. It's all for like writing. Okay, got it? Okay, it's all about the new format เนาะ teacher တို့ဒါ focus လုပ်ရမယ့်ဟာဟုတ်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ teacher တို့အခုသုံးမဲ့ဒီ textbook ရဲ့ဥစ္စာလေး teacher တို့အရင်ပြောမယ်เนาะ teacher တို့အရင်ဆုံး old book ကိုကင်ပါဆိုတဲ့အခါကျတော့ old book ကတော့အမှန်တိုင်းပြောလို့ရှိရင် focus လုပ်စရာလေးများတယ်သင်လို့ကောင်းတယ်ပေါ့เนาะယူတို့အတွက် vocabulary still learning လုပ်လို့ကောင်းတယ် writing လုပ်လို့ကောင်းတယ် you know အဲ့တော့ဟိုနည်းနည်း practice လုပ်စရာလေးများတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့် teacher တို့ကအရင်ဆုံးold one ကိုသုံးတယ်ပေါ့။နောက်အဲ့ old one မှာတော့ teacher format လေးတစ်ချက်ပြောပြပေးမယ်နော်။ old one ရဲ့ဟာ format ပြောမယ်။ဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ဒါကတော့teacher တို့ကအဲ့ဟာကိုတော့ focus လုပ်မှာတော့မဟုတ်ဘူး။နော်။ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ teacher တို့ဒီရှေ့ semester 6လပြီးသွားပြီဟေ့ဆိုရင်တော့အနောက်မှာ teacher တို့ focus လုပ်မှာ new ကိုအဓိကထားပြီး focus လုပ်မှာပေါ့။ Now all the question format မှာဆိုရင်တော့ we don't focus on like speaking. There is no speaking. Now speaking is like optional. ယူလဲရတယ်မြူလဲရတယ်ပေါ့ဒါပေမဲ့ရှင်တို့အခုလုပ်မဲ့ new format မှာတော့ speaking must ဖြစ်သွားပြီ Okay so our all question paper ရဲ့ style လေးရင်ရှင်းပြပေးထားမယ်ဒါဆိုရင် teacher တို့ကိုင်တဲ့စာအုပ်ရဲ့သဘောတရားလေးသိသွားအောင်ပေါ့เนาะအဲ့တော့ all ဥစ္စာလေးတွေနည်းနည်း line မှတ်ထားပြီးပေါ့เนาะ Okay ဘာလို့ဆို all question ဒီ all teacher တို့သုံးမဲ့ question paper style နဲ့အခု teacher တို့သုံးမဲ့ textbook မှာတော့ तू ကအခုနကပြောသလိုပေါ့ teacher တို့ practice လုပ်စရာလေးနည်းနည်းများတယ်အမှ grammar point ဆိုရင်လည်းသင်လို့ကောင်းတယ်အရင်များတယ်ပေါ့ information เนาะ Okay ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါလေး teacher ရင်ပြောပါမယ်Okay, so in a old question paper paper 1 no? So paper 1 is 100 marks 100. Time allowed is 1 hour. Okay. There will be like paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. But in paper 1, reading, writing. Now paper 1 is for reading and writing. So in paper 1, total 100 no? Marks, total 100 marks. Hour 1 hour. Okay. So in reading total 45 marks no for reading total 45 marks. Okay, there will be a part 1, part 2, part 3 for reading no part 1, part 2, part 3. Part 1 10 marks. Part 2, 15 marks. And then part 3, 20 marks. Okay, so total 45 marks, no? Okay, and then next one, writing. Okay, writing, which is part 4, part 5, and part 6. No? So writing part 4. In writing part 4, you need to write informal letter writing, which is 10 mark. Which is 10 marks. You have to write 75 to 100 word count, word limit. Okay, so in part 4, you have to write semi-formal writing. No, you need to write semi-formal writing, which is 25 marks. Which is 25 marks. What limit is 100 to 150. So in this part, you're supposed to write article, report, okay, or semi-formal letter writing like complaint letter or, like job application, something like that. Okay, so which is for semi-formal writing, no? Okay. Part 5. Okay, you got it? Okay, then next one, part 6. Part 6, you need to read the article. No, they will give you like booklet. You have to read the test. Then later on, you have to summarize. So which is 25 mark. So what limitation is 100 to 150. What limitation 100 to 150. Okay, so it's all for paper 1. Okay, now let's talk about paper 2. Okay, paper 2 is all about listening, 40 marks. Paper 2, 40 marks. Section 1, there will be section 1, 10 marks, section 2, 10 marks, section 3, section 4, 10, 10, 10, 10, no? So 40 marks total. So let me recap again, no? Okay, catch up မဖြစ်မှာဆိုလို့အဲ့တော့ teacher တို့ကဒီ IG မှာ teacher တို့အဓိက focus လုပ်မှာက new format ကိုပဲ focus လုပ်မှာဟုတ်တယ်ပြီးခဲ့တဲ့ terms တုန်းကတော့ teacher တို့ကold ကနေ new ကိုပြောင်းနေတဲ့ sector ဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့ကလေးတွေက choice လုပ်ခွင့်ရခဲ့တယ်ပေါ့ old နဲ့ဖြေမလား new နဲ့ဖြေမလားပေါ့သူတို့ option ရခဲ့တယ်ပေါ့နော်အခု teacher ထင်တယ်သားတို့သမီးတို့ကတော့ option မရှိတော့ဘူး teacher တို့က new ပဲဆက်သွားတော့မှာနော်အဲ့တော့ new one က teacher ခုနပြောတဲ့ new format ပြောထားပြီးသွားပြီပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒီမှာတော့ teacher ကဘာအပြောင်းလဲရှိသွားလဲလို့ပြောရင်တော့ speaking က mass ဖြစ်သွားတယ် ဖြေကိုဖြေရမယ်ပေါ့နော်အခု teacher တို့အခုပြောပြလိုက်တဲ့ဟာကျတော့ all question format အဲ့တော့ all question format ကအမှန်တိုင်းပြောတော့မသိလဲတော့ရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ teacher တို့ကလက်ရှိမှာကင်မဲ့ textbook က all question format နဲ့ညီတဲ့ textbook ကိုကင်မှာဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်နော်ဟာဘယ်လိုလဲဘာလဲလို့ဖြစ်နေမှာဆိုလို့ teacher ရှင်းပြထားတာဟုတ်တယ်နော် okay အဲ့တော့ all question paper မှာဆိုရင် teacher က paper 1ရှိမယ် paper 2ရှိမယ် paper 3ရှိတယ်နော် paper 1 2ကဖြေကိုဖြေရမယ် must now paper 3 is speaking is all about speaking အဲ့ဒါက optional ဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ speaking ဖြေမယ်ဆိုရင်လည်း speaking က40 marks ရှိတယ်သူက session 1 2 3နဲ့လာတယ် speaking ကတော့အဲ့တော့ teacher တို့ speaking ကြောင်းသိမပြောတော့ဘူး teacher တို့လက်ရှိကိုင်မဲ့paper 1နဲ့ paper 2ဖြစ်တဲ့reading writing listening ကိုအဓိကပြောမယ်ပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့ reading မှာဆိုရင် teacher တို့က3ပိုင်းပြန်ပိုင်းတယ် reading မှာเนาะ reading ရဲ့ session မှာ3ပိုင်းပြန်ပိုင်းတယ် part 1 part 2 part 3ဆိုရင်မှပြန်ပိုင်းတယ်အဲ့တော့ part 1ကတော့ easy peasy ယူလို့လုပ်နိုင်တယ်เนาะ you can do it เนาะ easy peasy ဖြစ်တယ် part 1မှာreading က10 marks ရှိမယ် part 2မှာ15ဖြစ်မယ်part 3က20 marks ဖြစ်မယ်အဲ့တော့ reading ကြီးပဲ total marks ကဘယ်လောက်သွားလဲဆိုရင်45 marks သွားတယ် okay เนาะအဲ့ဒါက reading okay then writing မှာခါကြတော့ကျွန်တော်က part 4ရှိမယ် part 5ရှိမယ် part 6ရှိရယ်เนาะဆက်သွားတာပေါ့ continuing ဆက်လုပ်တာပေါ့เนาะအပေါ်က reading 1 2 3ပြီးသွားရင် writing မှာ part 4 part 5 part 6ဆိုပြီးဆက်သွားတယ်အဲ့တော့ part 4မှာကျွန်တော် focus လုပ်မှာက informal writing ပေါ့ very easy one you know informal writing က10 marks အလုံးရေအတွက်က85ကနေပြီးတော့100ကြားသတ်မှတ်ထားတယ်informal letter writing လေးတွေပါမယ်ပေါ့เนาะတကယ်ချင်းကိုပေးစာလေးတွေပါလေးပေါ့เนาะ hi hello bro ဘာညာပြကွာရေးတဲ့ဟာလေး okay ဒီလိုပိုင်တဲ့ဟာပေါ့အဲ့တော့part 4က informal writing က7ပေးထားတယ်part 5မှာခါကျတော့သူက semi formal not too formal not too informal เนาะ between ပေါ့အဲ့တော့ semi formal ဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ semi formal ကတော့20 marks ဖြစ်တယ်အမှတ်ကတော့20မှတ်ပေးထားတယ်အလုံးရေအတွက်ကသားတို့သမီးတို့ရေးရမှာက100 to 150โอเคเนาะအဲ့တော့အဲ့မှာရေးရတဲ့ပုံစံလေးကဘာလေးဖြစ်မလဲဆိုရင်ကျွန်တော် complaint letter ရေးရမျိုးလေးတွေเนาะ job application လုပ်တာလေးတွေ job application letter လေးတွေပြီး report writing article writing ပါလိမ့်မယ်เนาะအဲ့ကောင်တော့ semi formal နဲ့သွားမှာဟုတ်ပြီเนาะ and then ပြီးရင် part 6ကတော့သူက reading test ကိုဖတ်ရမယ်နော်ဒီ booklet ကျွန်တော်ပေးရတဲ့မှာအဲ့ writing number part 6အတွက်ရေးဖို့အတွက်သူက reading ပါတယ်အဲ့ reading ကိုဖတ်ရမယ်အဲ့ based on the test ပေါ့နော် you guys have to write the summary ပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ test ပေါ်မှာမူတည်ပြီးတော့ summary ပြန်ရေးရမယ်အဲ့ဒါကအလုံးရေအတွက်က100ကနေ150ကြားအမှတ်ကတော့25မှတ် okay clear ဖြစ်လားမသိနော်ဒီချက်ရှင်းတာလေး okay and then for like paper 2 paper 2ကတော့ရှင်းတယ်เนาะ listening 1 2 3 4 part 1 part 2 part 3 section ဆို1 2 3 4နဲ့သွားမယ်ပြီးရင်တစ်ခုစီကို10 marks တွေသွားမယ်အဲ့တော့ part 1ကတော့ very easy ပဲဟုတ်တယ်မလားယူလို့ tick လုပ်ရတာမျိုးเนาะတစ်လုံးဖြည့်ရတာမျိုးစသဖြင့်1 to 4မှာအခက်ဆုံးကတော့ထုံးစံတိုင်း4ပေါ့လေเนาะ1ကတော့အရင်မခက်ပါ1 2ကတော့တိတ်ယူလို့ year 8 year 9တက်ထားရဲဆိုရင်တော့သိပါလိမ့်မယ် year 8 year 9မှာဒီကျွန်တော်စစ်တဲ့ exam တွေက part 1 2 3ကဥစ္စာတွေဟုတ်တယ် okay got it okay then paper 3 speaking ကတော့ I think no need เนาะအဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ကဒီဟာအတိုင်းအခုချက်လို့တင်မှာဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ question paper new question format ကိုဒီချက် chapter sorry ဒီ6လပြီးသွားရင်ကျွန်တော် focus လုပ်ပါတော့မယ်เนาะအဲ့တော့ new format ကိုအဓိကထားပြီးချက်လို့သွားမှာပါဒါပေမဲ့ဒီအခုတင်မဲ့စာအုပ်မှာတော့6လအတွက်ကိုတော့old question format နဲ့သွားပါမယ်เนาะ okay အဲ့တော့ကျန်တဲ့ new format နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ detail ကိုတော့သင်ရင်းနဲ့တခါလေးပြောသွားပါမယ်เนาะ okay got it yeah I hope you guys got the points and now let's back to our course book so do you have a course book test book oh really what about Zinzin ကိုကြီးဖုံးမြတ်
no teacher
no okay what about Zinzin
No, teacher.
oh no so I think I need to share the file here is it okay or do I need to send it to Viber which one is better for you
I think
I don't
Viber will
have
be
that, no? Huh?
I think Viber will be
Viber. Okay, wait, let me think. Let me check first. G, no? G online class. Okay. I'm sending the file. Are you old students or new student?
New student teacher.
Oh, new student. Okay, already sent. Could you please download first? Okay, can you open the file? Can you download it? Okay, so I share you this file. So you have to download it. Then we will start this one, no? Okay, this one. Okay, shall we start now? Are you guys ready? Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to start talking about reading preparation. So before we talk about reading, I just want to ask you some question. Okay, so Guy, can you please tell me what is skimming, scanning? I think you know it, right? What is skimming? What is scanning? Any idea about it? Skimming and scanning. Have you heard that two words before? Yeah, of course, yes. So what is skimming? What is scanning? In what situation we use skimming? In what situation we use scanning? Okay, please recall your memory and or you can reflect yourself. Okay, yeah, what is skimming? What is scanning?
Skim is reading quickly.
Correct. Yes. Skimming means you read it quickly. So when you check the title, when you check the picture, right? So in that case, we have to use skimming. Okay, so what about scanning? Hmm? What about scanning?
It's looking for details like as
Yeah, looking for specific information. Okay, so you can note it down, no? Okay. Skimming means like reading quickly to get the main idea of the test. If you want to get the general idea of the test, you can use skimming. Okay. For example, if you go to the like bookshop and then you want to buy some books, that time you check the title and then you just skimming everything, then try to get the general idea. If you like the title, then you just pick that book, right? So in that case, we can use like skimming. Okay. Then next one, scanning. Okay, so when you want to look for the specific information, okay, so whenever you do the like homework, so if teacher told you to fill up the gaps or something like that, in that case you guys have to use like scanning. Okay. Maybe like one teacher asks you the name of the author, or what is the day, something like that. When you find the specific information, you can use scanning. Okay. Okay, got it? Mm-mm. Okay, so now let's back to our course book. Oh, what's wrong? Wait. Teacher left off. Please, why? Okay. Okay, so guys, here in Unit 1, reading preparation. So you need to read this one first. Now, so what are we going to cover in this Unit 1? So in this unit help you prepare for the reading sections of the paper 1. Okay, reading and writing. Okay, so in this part of the exam, so I think I have already explained you the paper 1, right? There will be a reading section part 1 to 3 and writing part 1 to 3. Okay, so total 6 part, no? But here in this reading, we are going to focus on part 1 to 3. Okay, so part number 1 focus on scanning skill. Part number 2 focus on reading for both gist and detail. So it is very detailed than scanning เนาะအဲ့တော့ scanning ထက်နည်းနည်းလေးပိုပြီးမှ detail သွားမှာက part 2မှာသွားမယ် then part 3 we need to read for both gist and detail, follow a line of the arguments or discussion, identify the attitude. Okay, so here in the part 3 we also need to know the other's opinion, the other attitude toward the test. Okay, so part 1 we will focus on scanning. Part 2 reading for gist and detail, and part 3, yeah, of course we need to find the detail, and also you also need to know the opinions of the authors. Okay, got it? Okay, so no, so they already highlight here, no? Understand the overall message of the test. Teacher will general idea ကိုရှာတဲ့အခါမှာ skimming ကိုသုံးပြီးရှာမယ် and then understand in detail in the range of the test, identifying final points of the detail. So which is we call like scanning. Now we need to use the scanning for this one, and distinguish between facts, idea, and opinion. So in this unit, you guys need to learn what is facts, what is idea, and what is opinion. So we are going to discuss about it. And also you guys need to know what's the writer's viewpoint and attitude. So which are stated or implied, no? Okay, so let's move to the next part. Okay, so now we are going to start from the speaking, no? Okay, so this chapter, this unit, we are going to learn about places to visit, no? Okay, so guys, I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes or 1 minute. You can think of this one, no? So English is an easy language to learn. Number 2, the best way to learn language is to travel to a blah blah blah. So walking in pair, rank the statement from 1 to 4 based on how much you agree with them. Okay, so you just need to rate them, no? 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Then you guys need to tell me why. Okay, so number 1 stand for disagree strongly. Number 2 stand for disagree little. Number 3, agree a little. Number 4, agree strongly, no? So based on that, you guys can rate this line and then tell me why later. Okay, if you are ready, let me know. You can raise your hand if you are ready for the speaking part. Okay, shall we start now, guys? Ready? Quý đu mày đu. Ready là ha? Ha? Tay cả là sao biểu bị phiền để bị. Okay, so let's start the show. Now, the first one, English is an easy language to learn. Okay, so anyone who want to share about your opinion? Do you guys agree with that statement or not? Can you tell me the number, the rating number for the first line? English is an easy language to learn. Do you guys agree that?
Yes.
Yes. Why? How many yes, by the way? Ta, what about your rating? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Which one?
4, teacher.
4. Okay. So Zinze, what about you to me, Zinze?
3.
3. Sarah?
2 yes.
3. 3 lah. Is that 3? Okay.
Yes.
So why you guys choose 3 and Koi, why you choose 4? Any reason? Any reason? Hey, okay, you try to speak as much as you can. Now, please do not worry that much. Okay, you just yanto or yamshui, no, whatever you think. Okay, so why you guys choose like number 4 and 3? Can you start first? Why you choose like 4?
Cause it's true and most people can speak English nowadays, so choose 4.
Okay, great. Okay, and how about Zinze and Sarah?
I chose 3 because everyone can speak on to a certain level, like understandable level, but if you try to learn it in depth in terms of grammar and
Writing.
complex vocabularies, it
Yeah.
can be a little bit difficult.
Difficult. Okay, thank you. And how about Sarah?
I agree with Susan. Many people can like learn English easily by internet as well, even if they can't afford it. And English is much easier than most of the languages.
Yeah, so for me as well, it kind of like complicated, right? So if we talk about like grammar, yeah, of course, sometimes it can have a like very grammatical rules, right? So I think it's kind of like not difficult. I mean like complicated. Now, if we learn about the pronunciation, of course, sometimes if we check like American English, they said this word like this way, and if we check like British, they say in like that way, something like that. So they have got like the very pronunciation and grammatical rules, so, right? So that's why I could say like English is not easy language to learn, right? Okay, so but it's up to you, no? Okay, then let's continue next part. The best way to learn a language is to travel to a country where people speak it. Okay, so do you guys agree with that?
I disagree a little.
Disagree a little. Okay, why?
Because unless if you intend to stay long term, just for travel, like you will know a few like beginner words. Like when you go to a cafe or shopping, you might know it, but to speak a language fluently, I guess you have to give time to that.
Okay, great. Okay, then Koi Pomia and Sarah. Any idea?
Disagree a little.
A little, or agree a little, disagree or agree. Sorry.
Disagree, teacher.
Disagree. Why? Okay.
Because it sounds not possible and the pace are high and nobody can live longer just to learn language. So I feel like it's not for everybody.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for sharing. And Sarah?
I choose two as well because in order to learn a language natively, you need a teacher and try to give time to it instead of just traveling around.
Of course, yeah. Of course, now we are living in an AI, right? So you can learn online very easily. Even you can talk with the AI, right? So you don't need to go to you don't need to go to the country, right? Okay, as long as you have the environment to practice, it's okay. You don't need to travel, right? Okay, then next one, number 3. It is easier to read in another language than to speak it. Okay, it is easier to read in another language than to speak it. No, we're not talking about only English, no? We're talking about the other language as well, no? It is easier to read in another language than to speak it. So, Guy, what do you think? Any idea?
I disagree strongly because I've tried to learn Korean once and I could only try to speak. I couldn't read it
Of
at
course,
all.
yeah. You don't know their alphabets, right?
Yes.
Alphabet equals 1, or if you don't know their characters, yeah, of course you cannot read it at all, right? But you can learn you can speak some word by hearing someone said, right? Okay. Thank you. And how about Koi Pomia Zize?
I disagree strongly
Strongly, yes. Why it be?
because like in language such as like Japanese or Chinese or Korean or even Burmese when foreigners try to learn it, speaking is quite easy if you hear it, but writing it takes a lot of time and practice.
Of course, in Myanmar alphabetical, we have got like 33 alphabets, right? And we also have a character. For example, if you want to create one word, you need to combine alphabets and character together. So it is very hard for them to learn, right? But now I'm in Indonesia, right? So I think that you guys can read all of the Indonesian language because they don't have their own alphabets. So their alphabet is ABCD, which is ABCD. So you guys can read it, or you guys can spell it out and read it out because it's very easy, even though you don't know their meanings. Yeah, but I agree that statement for the like Bahasa, I mean like Indonesian, but not for the others. Okay, and how about Goi Pomia?
Disagree strongly.
Disagree? That why?
Because I cannot read or speak other language easily. So for me, yeah.
It's really hard. Yeah. Okay. Okay, then the last one, people today can learn languages extremely easily because of the internet. Okay, guys, what do you think? Agree strongly or disagree?
Agree strongly.
Agree strongly, okay. Bomia, Sarah?
Agree strongly.
Sarah, agree?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, I want to hear your reason why you guys choose like strongly. Okay, Zizi, would you like to start?
Yeah, you know, there are so many resources online, like YouTube videos and websites and textbooks and stuff.
Yeah, of course. You can also use like the application as well, right? Like a Duolingo application, something like that. Okay. And how about Pomya Sarah? Same idea with Zinzin?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so guys, thank you so much for your sharing. So now let's continue to next part. Okay. So guys, please check it out the picture. So what do you see in the picture? You don't need to write down the sentences now. I'm going to skip writing 3 sentences. Now it's kind of like chai play, so let me skip that one. Okay, so could you please tell me what do you see in the picture?
Bees.
Bees. Okay, so what are they doing?
Making honey.
Making honey, maybe, yeah. Maybe, yeah. It's hard to say, right? Okay, so we can see like bee and then honeycomb, right? Okay, so let's continue. So can you guess what we are going to talk about? What we are going to read relating to the picture? Can you guess the title? Any topic? For the like reading test. What are we going to read according to the picture?
Beehive.
Beehive. Okay, yes, your Yanto question is correct, no? Okay, so let's go to the next one, no? So page number 5. Here they talk about skimming and scanning, no? So two important skills for reading part 1 are skimming and scanning. So skimming means reading a text quickly. Okay, reading a text quickly to find the key points or overall message. Mean that if you want to know the general idea of the text, you can use skimming, right? And for scanning, scanning means reading a text quickly to find the specific detail. Okay, so now we are going to read honeycomb hive. Okay, so the first one is skim the leaflet, note down the overall topic. Okay, this is what you guys have to do. And for number 2, scan the leaflet and note down the details about people, dates, and time. Can you? Yeah, for skimming stage, you need to figure out the overall topic. In the scanning stage, you need to figure out the people and the details of the like dates and time. Can you? Can you note it, please? Okay. So if I give you like 5 minutes, will it be okay? Okay, let's do it. When you're done, you can drop D in chat now, please. Okay, ready? Or still reading? Okay, shall we? Shall we check together? Leo. So to give the answer for number one, you need to note down the overall topic, no? What is it about? What are they talking about? Something like that, no? Okay, you need to write it down, a sentence or maybe like 1 or 2 lines, that's it. For number two, you just need to give me like people, about the details of people, dates and time, no? Okay. Okay, so guys, can you tell me number one? Who's gonna tell me number one? After skimming the leaf lab, can you tell me the overall topic? What is it about?
Honeycomb Hives is a bee center that recently had celebrated its anniversary. It is a popular place, famous for its activities and knowledge.
Okay, great, thank you. And next one?
This leaflet is about honeycomb hive, and it is a bee center, and its success as a popular tourist attraction.
Correct. Okay, thank you. How about Gui Pongye?
The leaflet is about honeycomb hive location that is celebrating its first anniversary, and they have so many activities to do and done.
Okay, and then they also include what? In this test, what they include? What do they include? I mean, like comments of the people? Do they include some comments of the people?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. Okay, thank you. Okay, so next one, number two. You need to tell me the people, dates, and time. So, okay, let's start from Gui Pongye. Can you tell me people and time?
People Dave Chandler, he worked there as a center tourist guide.
Okay. So
Also,
tour guide is the Dave Chandler, right? So tour guide, Dave Chandler, and next one?
Scott Sterling is a manager there.
Yeah, correct. And then?
The center opened on June 1st last year, and today is the first anniversary.
Okay, correct. And how about time?
It opened from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Correct. Okay, so what about the visitor? So when we talk like people, so you also need to include the visitor. So how many visitor? How many visitor?
10,000.
10,000 visitor. Now, so you also need to include the numbers. Okay, thank you. So you got the points, right, guys? Same idea with Koi Bomia Zia, right? Hold on. Yeah, Bomia, by the way, do you have any nickname? Like you guys like to watch the, Japanese anime, right? So most of you guys, you like Japanese anime character name. So do you have any special nickname? No? So is it okay, right, if I call you like Bomia?
Yeah, yes, teacher.
Okay, Bomia, okay. Bomia, sometimes, oh, နည်းနည်းလေးထောက်နေသေးတယ်။ For a bit hard for me. Okay, so anyway, Bomia Zia. Is that okay if I call you like Zia? Zia is, I think,
Yes,
right.
teacher, it's okay.
Zia Zinzin Sarah. Okay. Zia Zinzin Sarah. Okay. Okay, guys, let's move to the next. Okay, so now from this activity tools, you guys know what is skimming, what is scanning, right? So in the skimming stage, we need to figure out the overall message, but for the scanning, we find out the key point only. Okay, so let's move to the next part. Activity 3, they asked you the difference between skimming and scanning. So let me skip this one now. Now you guys already got it, right? Okay, so let's move to number 2. Which of the following are examples of skimming? Which are example of scanning? Can you sorting? Which one is skimming? Which one scanning? Can you please? Okay, shall we check? Okay, so number one, I think you better type SK or SC, no? So skimming SK, scanning SC, no? You can type in chat, no? Okay. So the first one about a flicking through a catalog to get idea for a friend's birthday present. So can you please drop the answer in chat, SC or SE, SK? SC or SK. You better type in everyone, no? Show everyone here ma type လုပ်ပေး။ဟိုမှာတော်တော် check လုပ်ရအချိန်ကုန်လို့ Okay, SK, correct. And number B, looking up a word in the thesaurus. Thesaurus mean like dictionary, no? So looking up a word in a thesaurus mean SC, correct. No? B, SC, no? ကျွန်တော်စကလုံးရဲ့ဟိုတော့ကြည့်ရတာဆိုတော့เนาะ spelling ကြည့်မယ် then you might check the pronunciation spelling and maybe you might also figure out the synonym something like that, so yeah, of course, no, it is SC. What about number C, looking at the sections of an instruction booklet to see how to do something? Looking for a section, looking at the sections of an instruction booklet, no? Okay, all of you guys choose like SC, really? Are you sure? You're not checking how to do something, no? You are checking only a sections of an instruction booklet. A section တော့ရှာတာလေဘယ်နားမှာအဲ့ instruction ပေးထားလဲဆိုဒီမှာ section လိုက်ရှာတာဟို how to do something ကို detail တော့ဖတ်တာမဟုတ်သေးဘူးเนาะအနောက်ကဟာလေးပဲမကြည့်နဲ့အောင်ကိုကြီးတို့မိုင်တို့ရှေ့ရဟာလေးကြည့်အောင်เนาะအရှေ့ကသူပြောထားတာက looking at the sections of an instruction booklet အဲ့ booklet ကြီးတစ်ခုလုံးထဲမှာ section ကိုသွားရှာတာအဲ့ဘယ် section လဲဆိုအဲ့ section မှာ तू က how to do something ကိုပြောထားတဲ့ဟာမျိုးပေါ့ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါက SC ဖြစ်နိုင်လား SK ဖြစ်နိုင်လားပေါ့ကျတို့ section ရှာတဲ့အဆင့်ပဲရှိသေးတယ်เนาะ detail တော့မဖတ်သေးဘူးမှာဘာထည့်ရမယ်လို့ဘာလုပ်ရမယ်လို့ like that အဲ့ဒါမဟုတ်သေးဘူးเนาะဟိုမှာ hint ချက်တယ်ဆိုရင်လည်းအဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါက SK ဖြစ်ရမယ်เนาะသူ section ကိုလိုက်ရှာတာကျတို့မှစာအုပ်မှာဆိုရင်ကွာတို့တွေဟိုဟာပေါ့စာအုပ်တုံးမှာဆို content ရှိရလေဟုတ်တယ်မလားဥပမာထားပါတော့တားတို့သမီးတို့စာအုပ်မှာဆိုရင်လည်းအခုဆိုရင် unit တွေရှိရလေunit 1 2 3မှာကိုက4ကိုရှာတယ်ပဲထားပါတော့4ကိုတော့ကြည့်တာပေါ့4ဘက်မှာဘယ်နာမှလဲပေါ့ဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးပဲဆိုတော့ it should be like SK เนาะ number C က SK เนาะ okay then next one number D, checking the time of a TV show you want to watch. Yeah, you must know the time, checking time. For example, if you want to go somewhere else, then you are going to take a train, then you go and check the time schedule, like the timetable or schedule. So in that case, we need to use SC or SK. If you don't check properly, of course, you can miss the train, okay? So SK or SC. Yeah, this time you need to choose SC, right? Now, if you don't check properly, you can miss the TV show, right? So SC, then number E, reading a film review to decide whether to watch the film. Reading a film review, okay, to decide whether to watch the film. Yeah, normally we did it, right? So for example, for me, if I go to like a bookshop and I want to have a book, so I normally check the ending. So if the ending is not a like happy ending, I won't choose that book. Just like that. So is it SK or SC? SK, no? Okay, thank you. And the last one, picking the website you want from the internet search options. picking the website you want from internet search options. But actually it depends, number F can be like kind of confused, sometimes, for example, as a researcher, for me, okay, as a researcher, so now I'm working on my dissertation. I'm doing some research in Myanmar, so I want to include some references in my writing book, in my article. So I need to filter out, I need to filter out the some website or some link, So in that case, I need to choose like SC because I need to read detail which author and when they publish this article, is it a real one or something like that, So I need to filter out, is it a random website or is it like scholarly article or something like that? So we need to check detail, right? So in that case, we have to choose SC. Okay, got it? Yeah, so because online, there will be like a random website. So which are fake, information, which are real information. So to filter out which is fake and which is real. So yeah, in that case, you might need the SC. Okay. ရှင်တို့ random website တွေတော့ကြည့်ရင်တော့ပြောတာเนาะဒီကျွန်တော်စာထဲမှာထည့်ရေးမယ်ဆိုရင်တော့ကျွန်တော်က detail လေးတော့ check လုပ်ပြီးမှအဆင်ပြေရ real facts ပါတယ်ဆိုမှเนาะဘယ်တော့မှ publish လုပ်တာလဲဘယ်သူက publish လုပ်တာလဲ publish ကိုလုပ်ထားရဲ့သလားစသဖြင့်ဒါတွေကို check လုပ်ပြီးမှဒီကျွန်တော်ကယူရတာဆိုတော့ yeah SC ဖြစ်ရမယ်เนาะ okay it's not SK okay so let's move to next part so guy I'm gonna give you a minute So you need to read this one, lexical words. So what are lexical words? So read it first, then we're going to discuss about it. Okay, so let's talk about it now, guys. Before we check what are lexical words, so I have a question for you. Do you guys know 8 part of speech? You must know 8 part of speech now because you are learning English, right? So, guys, what are 8 part of speech in English? These are very basic questions for you. So what are 8 part of speech? Please don't Google or ChatGPT now. Please do not ask ChatGPT, guys. So what are 8 part of speech in English? This is a formations of English, right? So what are 8 part of speech? Do you guys know? ကြားတော့ကြားဘူးလေသိတော့သိရမသိဘူးမမစောင်းနေဖြစ်နေပြီเนาะသိတယ်လို့ပဲဒီချက်ဒီချက်တစ်ခုပြောလိုက်သိမယ်ထင်တယ်เนาะ nouns to blah 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 like this can you tell me 8 part of speech
Adjective.
oh yeah one word okay noun pronoun adjective yes adjective then
Verb.
verb
Adverb.
adverb preposition conjunction interjunction okay I will repeat again now noun okay you guys know noun right noun pronounce mean I will use blah 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 and then adjective mean like describing words right which describe something okay so adjective and then adverb mean it's also show your action so how you move slowly quickly something like that now adverb and also preposition you guys know preposition in, on, at, and blah, blah, blah. So this is preposition. Conjunction, do you know conjunction? In other words, which is we call like connective words, right? Connective words like and, but, or, so, blah, 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 no? Okay. And the last one is what? Oh, there is like egg now. And next one is what? Interjection. Do you guys know interjection? Interjection, you guys know interjection? Oh my God, you don't know? Do you guys know the exclamation point, right? Exclamation point. Yeah, so when you say something like, oops, I'm a little about, mama, so no, Pia no to me by Jali, no, I made it them, no, I made it then Tolari has interjection coraboli. I just to a part of speech and poesy, or be a verb legend, sorry, or a verb actions, now action words, okay, stating verb legend, be or now action words, especially our action word. Okay, this should be the match or lexical words go discuss lo ya maဟုတ်တယ် Okay เนาะအဲ့ရှစ်မျိုးနဲ့ပဲတချို့က English ကိုဖွဲ့စည်းထားတာပေါ့ဟုတ်လားเนาะအဲ့ရှစ်မျိုးတိမှာအဲ့မှာ action မှာမှဘယ်တုန်းကလောက်တာလဲဘယ်ချိန်မှာလောက်တာလဲဘယ်တုန်းကဖြစ်သွားတာလဲဆိုတာကတော့ tenses တွေတော့နောက်မှလိုက်မယ်เนาะအရင်ဆုံးချို့ကသွားတယ်လာတယ်စားတယ်တောက်တယ်ဆို words တွေမသိရင်ဘာမှလုပ်မရအောင်ဟုတ်လားเนาะအဲ့တော့ဒီရှစ်မျိုးကတော့ basic ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်သိဖို့လိုတယ် Okay guys got it Okay, so now let's talk about the lexical words. So I think you already read this statement, right? So lexical words are the keywords that give meaning in the sentence. So in another word, you guys can say main words in each line. No, main word, for example, okay, let's say, I'm a teacher. Okay, but if I put like the word like, I am ESl teacher. So there is a like keyword ESl. See? So without ESl, we cannot say that it is a complete one. Right? So sometimes it can be a noun, sometimes it can be verb, sometimes it can be adjective. Okay, it can describe some. For example, okay, so I buy something. Oh, for example, like, okay, let's say, okay, I bought a pen last night. Okay, so I bought a cheap pen last night. So there is a keyword like cheap because here I want to focus on the information like cheap. ဒီချက်ဒီနေရာမှာပေးချင်တာကဘာလဲဆိုရင်ဟာငါမနေ့ညတော့တခုခုဝယ်ခဲ့တယ်အဲ့ကောင်က cheap ဖြစ်တယ်ပေါ့ you know အဲ့တော့ဟိုတန်တဲ့ affordable price နဲ့ရခဲ့တယ်ဆိုတဲ့ information ကိုပေးချင်တာကွာနော်အဲ့တော့ lexical word လို့ပြောလိုက်လို့ရှိရင် information လို့လည်းတနည်းအားဖြင့်ပြောလို့ရတယ် No, so the lexical word means like keyword or main word in a sentence that carry the real meaning. Without it, it is, how can I say, it is not complete, you know. So they tell us what something is, what it does, or how it looks, or how it feels. Okay. You got it what I'm saying? Yeah, so lexical word can help you to understand the main ideas in the different paragraph in the text. Okay, so they can help you also in reading part 1. Okay, so guys, first of all, you need to match each type of lexical word to the correct definition. It's very easy, no? So adjective, a word that describes a person, place, or thing. So what about adverb? Can you tell me adverb? Adverb?
A word that describes an action.
Adverb describe what?
A word that describes an action.
Yeah, a word that describes an action. Really? Are you sure? Yes, correct. No? Okay, now, how about now?
Person, place, or thing.
Yeah, a person, place, or thing, verb, and action. Right? အဲ့တော့ဥမာကွာ तू ထမင်းစားနေရလို့ပြောရပေါ့ထမင်းစားရဆိုရင်မြန်မာမှာဆိုရှိရဘလို့စားရလဲဘာနဲ့စားရလဲ you know အဲ့ဒါမှတကယ် real information ပေးရလေဟုတ်တယ်မလားဟဲ့ तू ထမင်းစားလိုက်တာဟဲ့ကြာလိုက်တာနည်းနည်းလေးစားနေလို့ကြာတာအဓိကတော့ဘာလဲဆိုရင် तू ထမင်းကိုဖြည်းဖြည်းလေးစားနေအဲ့ဖြည်းဖြည်းဆိုရင် adverb က teacher တို့ information ပေးထားတာဟုတ်လားဒါမှမဟုတ်လဲထမင်းစားတယ် तू ချက်သားဟင်းနဲ့စားတယ်ဆိုတော့ဘာဟင်းနဲ့စားလဲဆိုတော့ what ဆိုတဲ့ဟာကိုပေးတာပေါ့ noun ပေးတာပေါ့ နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီ lexical words တွေကတချို့တို့ရဲ့ sentence တစ်ခုမှာဆိုရင် तू ကinformation တည်လာတဲ့ကောင်ပေါ့အဲ့လိုပြောရင်ပုံမှန်မယ်တင်တယ် Okay, got it? Yeah. So when you read the reading part 1, you need to just pick up, you need to sort out the information, right? So you have to focus on the lexical words when you read sentence. Got it what I'm saying? အဲ့တော့ reading passage ကိုဖတ်တဲ့အခါမှာ sentence တွေအများကြီးဖွဲ့စည်းထားတယ် sentence တစ်ကြောင်းချင်းစီမှာသူပေးတဲ့ message ပါတဲ့ lexical words တွေကိုရှာနိုင်တယ်ဆိုရင်အဖြေကိုမြန်မြန်လေးရှာနိုင်တာပေါ့ဟုတ်တာဟုတ်လားနော်အဲ့တော့ lexical words တွေကိုသိရင်ရပြီ that's it ရှင်တို့ကကျွန်မထက်ကျွမ်းပါတယ်အမှန်တော့ तू က detail တွေရှောက်တင်နေတာရှင်တို့ကသင်စရာမလိုတော့တဲ့ level တွေဟုတ်လားနော် reading part 1 ဖြည့်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် teacher တွေးသလောက်တော့ကလေးတွေက reading part 1 ဖြည့်ဆို7မှာ7လုံး full marks ရကြတယ်နော် teacher ရှင်တို့ယုံကြည်ရယ်နော်ဖြည့်ရှာနိုင်မှာပါ okay အဲ့တော့ detail တွေရှောက်တင်တော့ဒါကလေးတွေကဟာဘာလဲတွေဖြစ်နေတာနော်တကယ်တမ်းကျတော့ဒါတွေကကိုယ့်ရဲ့မသိရဲ့စိတ်မှာပေါ့နော် unconscious mind ထဲမှာရှင်တို့ရှိထားပြီးသားသိပြီးသားဖတ်တဲ့ချိန်ကျရင်အဲ့လိုမျိုးရှာပြီးတော့ဖြည့်ကြတာကလေးတွေကနော်အဲ့တော့ဆရာမကြီးကိုကျွန်မစာသင်နေရတာဟုတ်တယ် Okay နောက်တစ်ခုဆက်သွားရအောင်နော် Okay so let me skip activity oh no read the sentence below and delete all the words that are not lexical words there okay can you find me the lexical words here or you can take it off the in not lexical words တိုက်တာရှာလို့ရတယ် lexical word ကိုရှာပေးပေါ့ရှာရင်ကျန်တဲ့ဟာကိုလည်းတွေ့သွားလိမ့်မယ်နော် တကယ် information carry လုပ်တဲ့ကောင်တွေကဘာတွေဖြစ်နိုင်လဲဘယ်ဟာတွေကျွန်တော်ဖြုတ်လိုက်ရနိုင် Can you find အရေးကြီးတဲ့ကောင်တွေ line တလိုက်လေးရတယ်နော်ဘယ်ဟာတွေအရေးကြီးရလို့ထင်လဲ line တလိုက်ရတယ်အဲ့ဆိုရင်မလိုတာတွေပေါ်လာလိမ့်မယ် Okay အဲ့တော့အရေးကြီးတဲ့ကောင်တွေကဘာတွေဖြစ်မှထင်လဲ Can you tell me please which are lexical words
Small.
small okay
Strong.
right okay B like B okay
Smell.
smell of course this is an action word yeah
Flower.
flower correct so you can take up the okay and then which then what else of course you can take up
Right.
one no yeah just kind of bright red ဟုတ်လားကျတော့အဓိက sorting လုပ်တာပေါ့เนาะအရေးကြီးတဲ့ကောင် highlight ပေးမယ်ဆိုရင် bright red too and then blue green ဒါဆိုအရေးကြီးရယ်နောက်ပြီးသွားရင် toward တွေတွေကိုဖြုတ်ပြီးရယ် plant အရေးကြီးရယ် right ဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့ဒီနေရာမှာအရေးကြီးတဲ့ကောင်တွေကိုကျတော့ sort out လုပ်တတ်ဖို့လိုတယ်ပေါ့ okay got it နေတာ fine လားအဆင်ပြေလား okay လား okay nasa okay nasa ကိုကြီးဖုံးမြတ်ကောကိုကြီးစရာ
Yes, teacher.
okay teacher စာသင်တာနည်းနည်းမြန်ပြောပြီနော် teacher နည်းနည်းဝူရူသွားတယ်လို့ဆိုတော့နော်အဆင်ပြေလားဒီအခုထိလိုက်နိုင်တယ်ဟုတ် can you guys catch up all right
Yeah.
if you have any problem let me know anytime no okay so now we will focus on တချို့ဟာလေးရရေးမကြည့် teacher skip နေနော် okay okay sorting information yeah I think I have already talked about this one not sorting information yeah if you know the lexical words it means that you know the information right so I'm going to skip this one and activity 6 okay activity 6 activity 7 okay let's see this one imagine that you are a researcher for a travel company think of a well-known place that people visit okay you need to find as much information as you can about the place and what visitor can experience there So think of the different categories for the information you need to know, like the ones in the word box. So guys, do you know what you have to do? Let's imagine that you are a researcher. You are research for a travel company. Okay, so think for a well-known place that people visit. အဲ့တော့ကိုက company တစ်ခုမှာထိုင်ပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လူတွေဘယ်ကိုသွားမယ်ဆိုတော့ sorting place တွေဟိုဟာတွေပေါ့တကယ်နေရာတွေကိုတချို့ရှာရတော့မယ်เนาะအဲ့တော့ spot တွေရှာရတော့မယ်ပေါ့အဲ့တော့ဒီနေရာမှာဒီမှာဆိုရင် well-known place that you people visit ကိုစဉ်းစားရမယ် then you need to find as much information as you can about the place. Okay, so yeah, you need to figure out เนาะဘယ်နေရာတွေသွားလဲကောင်းမလဲအဲ့နေရာကိုသွားဖို့အတွက်ဘယ်လောက်ကုန်ကြမလဲစသဖြင့်ပေါ့ဘယ်ချိန်ဖွင့်တာလဲဘယ်လိုသွားမလဲဘာတွေပြင်ဆင်သွားရမလဲ like that ပေါ့ပြီးဘာတွေလုပ်လို့ရလဲပေါ့เนาะအဲ့ဒါတွေကို share ကစဉ်းစားရမယ် what a visitor can experience there mean that what can visitor do there, you know, and then think of the different category for the information you need to know. So they already give you like 5 categories. The first one is activity. So if people go there, what kinds of activities people can do there, right? So you need to think of the activities and then cost. How much will it cost? You know, what is the price? No? And then you must know the opening hour as well. What time to what time? And is there any things that they can buy souvenirs? No, we can buy any present or something like that. And also you need to think of like transportation. So if we go by train, how long will it take? If we go by bus, how long will it take? Something like that. So you need to figure out these 5 categories. No? So choose at least 3 categories and write different questions to help you find information. Okay, so here now, what can people do there? What can people see? How is a visit event organized? Who might be interested? Blah, 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 you know. Okay, အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ဒါကြီးကိုကြော်လိုက်မယ်ရေးမကြည့်ဘူးเนาะအဲ့တော့ဒီမှာသူပြောချင်တဲ့ message ကိုပဲဒီချက် overall လေးပြောပေးမယ်เนาะအဲ့တော့အဓိကတော့သူကဘာလဲဆိုရင်ချက်တို့စာပိုက်ဖတ်တဲ့အခါမှာသူကဒါအောင်နားလည်အောင်လို့သူကcase study ပုံစံမျိုးနဲ့လုပ်ခိုင်းတာဟုတ်တယ်ဒီကောင်ကလေเนาะဟိုကိုကလည်းဥမာကိုက company တစ်ခုပိုင်ထားတယ် researcher တယောက်လုပ်ရမယ်ဟေ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ချက်တို့ရှာနေတဲ့အကြောင်းအရာနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးချက်တို့ကဆိုချက်တို့သိချင်တဲ့အကြောင်းအရာနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးချက်တို့ရှာတတ်ဖို့လိုတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပဲချက်တို့စာပိုက်ဖတ်တဲ့အခါမှာလည်းအဲ့လိုမျိုးအချက်လက်လေးတွေပါတယ်ဥပမာဆိုပါစို့ချရတနေရာသွားလဲတယ်ပေါ့သွားလဲဆိုရင်အဲ့မှာချရဘာလေးလုပ်လို့ရနိုင်လဲဘယ်ချိန်တွေဖွင့်တယ်ဘလို့ဘာညာဆိုအောင်စာပိုင်ထဲမှာပေးထားပါလိမ့်မယ် leaflet တို့ဘာလို့ထဲမှာဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါကိုကရှာတတ်ရမယ်ဒါကိုပြောချင်တာเนาะအဲ့တော့အရေးမကြီးဘူးအဲ့တော့ဒီချက် skip လိုက်မယ်ယူလို့ sorting လုပ်တတ်တယ်ဟုတ်အခုဒီချက်ပြောရဲ skimming scanning လုပ်တတ်နေပြီမလားရပြီလား what do you think ကိုကြီးစေရအောင် got it
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, so I think this is unnecessary, right? No, this is not necessary. So let me skip this one. It can waste our time. So now we're gonna focus on reading part 1. Oh, only 5 minutes left. So I think we can do next week. So yeah, up to here, any questions, by the way? Any questions so far? So today I focus on the 2 skills. The first one is scanning, right? The first one is scanning. Another one is how to figure out the lexical words. So which are the keywords? Okay, sorting the lexical words. So I hope you got it for reading part 1. Got it?
Yes.
So next week, coming week, we are going to practice reading part 1. So in reading part 1, you have to read the test. Then you need to answer question 1 to 10. Okay, you just need to tick the correct one, not correct paragraph. So here, for the whole test, it is structured by like number, alphabetical number, like A to J. Okay, paragraph တွေတဲ့သူက combine လုပ်ထားတယ် compose လုပ်ထားတယ်ပေါ့အဲ့တော့ compose လုပ်ထားတယ်ပေးထားတာ A to J ပေးထားတယ်အဲ့ဒါအောင်မှကျတို့ကဘယ် paragraph မှာပါတယ်ဆိုတာကို tick လုပ်ပေးရမှာNow it is very easy for you, I guess. Now maybe we can talk about that one later. Okay, so I think it's time's up, right? So any questions, guy? Hope you enjoy my class, no? Okay. ကိုကြီးကြည်လည်းမရှိငိုလည်းမငိုငါ့ကိုရုပ်တည်နေမဟုတ်တည်တောင်းနေကိုကြီးက ကိုကြီးစီရ okay လား bro ကိုကြီးစကားလည်းမပြောတိုက်ကြလားနော်ရုပ်တည်ရင်မုတ်တီတောက်မယ်ကိုကြီးချိုရီချင်းကျွေးနေဆရာမ Okay so guys see you next week no okay have a great day no tata bye bye yeah bye bye